Hello, hello. Good morning, Charles. How did your New Year's Day go? The episode of Mrs. D. And I did absolutely nothing all day. Gotta go out, make a little run through, and I don't know actually how long I'm going to do anything today either. Yep, that it does. Feeling bad, feeling bad, feeling bad, no energy, and then her mom come over, picked her up, took her down to the emergency room. They gave her 2 bags of IV and sent her home and said, "You're dehydrated." And all she does is eat water and ice. I would think dehydration would be the last problem that she would have, but nope. I'm in Northwest Ohio. Hello, runner-up. There are a lot of truck driving lives going on out there. I did a little angel scrolling this weekend while I was bored, and a lot of people doing the drive lives now. I can't say that I started it, but hello Frankie, but I guess they're catching on. We're gonna go find him right now. Oh, it snowed pretty good yesterday morning. I actually went out and we had a little misty rain and ice with it, and I think it got to about 25 yesterday. Just enough to, no sir. No Angel, I'm in just a 4x4 pickup. Shovel the walk and clean it off, and we were supposed to get more last night, but it never showed up. Maybe today. Hello, Wally. Well, I'm not a trucker. I'm just driving to work, and all the rest is there. Good morning to you, Wally. We're hoping we're going to see some deer. Deer or Bigfoot, coyotes, anything. As long as it's got glowing eyes. We shall see. See a lot of walking tracks where people have been here. Yeah, as you can see there, it's still pretty much covered in ice. We'll just make a quick run through and check for donuts and everything else like that. Welcome in, everyone. Hit that thumbs up and hang out for a while. Somebody's hiding down here. They're here early today. It's all right, buddy. I got your tag number. Yep, that's us. Now you remember. Yep, somebody was doing donuts here. Probably that vehicle there. See, that's what I'm saying. They have to drive over into the grass. Can't stay on the highway. I'll have to check the cameras here when I get up at the office. Yep, you said that already. Good morning, good morning. Thank you for those thumbs up. But all in all, it's going to be a beautiful day, I hope. Yes, I am, Wally. Yes, I am. I see lots of tracks, but you know, I've been out here all day yesterday, and probably a lot of people walking their dogs and stuff. Hello, David. We do have one couple that come in and they snowshoe through here. Well, right now I am in Northwest Ohio. How about yourself, Kurt? Oklahoma. Well, welcome in. Nope, sorry Oliver, no millions have showed up for you today. But thanks for stopping. We'll keep an eye out for you. .54 in Oklahoma, 22 degrees here in Ohio. Well, thank you, Oliver. And it's going to be a beautiful day. I haven't even started to think about what's going to happen this weekend. We got to get out there and do a winter hike somewhere, folks. Hello, Karen. How are you? Everyone say hello to Karen. Ohio, Harvey. Ohio. How you doing? Where are you from today? Yeah, we were supposed to get several inches on top of this, but I think it went further east. Michigan. Welcome in, Michigan. Well, thank you, Kurt. Happy New Year's to you. It's going to be a great year, people. Hello, Jefferson. Jeffrey, how you doing? Wisconsin. Melinda. I don't remember the real name, but I know this is your mom's account or something. 24/7, that is correct. That's a lot of snow in Wisconsin. Texas, welcome in. Brett, that is correct. Well, welcome back, Brett. Yes, Ohio State Parks was voted #1 park in the United States. And we are still one of very few states that do not charge a person to come into the park and enjoy their time. Hello, Michelle. How are you? You guys in the UP or down in Lower Michigan? Michelle, say hello to Harvey. Maybe I'll make it, maybe I won't, folks. All Lower Michigan. I got a daughter up in Ann Arbor. A few relatives. up near Lansing. Lots of cousins up there. See that little island over there? Everybody comes out here and duck hunts on it. Near Metro Airport. Is that Detroit Metro? Only airport I've ever been close to. I think I went out of Detroit once, but ain't there a little airport near Jackson? Welcome in, everyone. The world is waking up. Yeah, that's crazy. When I started spreading out, I know Michigan charges and Indiana charges, but some of the nature preserves, you can still get in for free. Fox Ridge. You guys get all the deer hunting done up there? You get to take a lot of animals. Ohio, I think you're still limited to 3. Not too bad at all. You guys are close. I've never heard of Melvindale, but I go up to Hudson a lot. Hudson, Jackson area. Yeah, I mean, I never could understand that, but it's a good idea. I mean, it would definitely help pay for the trash that people bring in and throw out. Probably keep some of the younger ones out of here that just want to come in and destroy things, do donuts in the grass, set stuff on fire. And we only have a primitive campground here, so sometimes that's good folk and sometimes it's not so good. But you get that with anything. I've seen great campers and bad campers also. I went down last weekend and stayed at a cabin. They had a state park inside a state forest, and the state forest was surrounded by a national forest, so they had a lot going on. It was kind of easy to walk out of the state park boundary into the state forest boundary, and then you could hike all the way into the national forest boundary. So it was a big spot down near Hocking Hills. I don't know if you ever heard of that or not, but pretty cool down there. Yeah, no kidding. That would be awesome. There'd be a lot more hikers out there. We had a scheduled hike last weekend here, which was free to the public, and tomorrow we have a scheduled hike over at our bigger park and they bring along a biologist and someone to walk and talk to everybody and tell them about the plants and the trees and all the species of wildlife out there. Well, you'd think with this lottery going on that everything would be free. I mean, look at the taxes that the states are making off this lottery. You know, when all that first came out, all the kids were supposed to go to school for free and this and that, but it ain't happened yet. Down in Georgia, you have to pay to park. The hiking is free, you just got to pay to park your car. Well, I see no glowing eyeballs yet. Oh yeah. I think by now everyone should have brand new roads, free schools, free lunches for all the children, and no homeless people whatsoever. But no, I'm sure everybody's getting pay raises somewhere. Welcome in, folks. Welcome in. Say hello. Tell us where you're from, what's going on out there. If you're new to the room today, guys, please go over to the channel and check out some videos. Hello, Iam. If you're thinking about subscribing, please subscribe from the channel, guys, and drop a comment when you do. That way YouTube doesn't kick you out. Hello, Half-Assed. How you doing? Happy New Year to you. How was your Christmas vacation? The earliest presidents? Hello, Gene. How you doing? Doing good. Can't complain. It's a new year now. A new year. 2025 is behind me, so I'm not going to look back. Hello, Rockin' Poochies. Welcome in from Florida. So bad as it probably got up to 80 degrees today down there. I can imagine. I can only imagine, Gene. Yep, I kind of like it. If I didn't have to work here, it'd probably be a lot better. Oh, James, I don't miss it one bit either. I'm not going to do much driving today, but tomorrow, man, I need to get out and find me something to do. Yeah, we just came back up from Venice, Florida, about 2 weeks ago, and brought some sunshine back with us, but it didn't last long. Did anybody out there do a New Year's resolution? I didn't even think about it this year. Too many factors to bring you down, so I'm just going to take it one day at a time. Well, I can imagine. We had a beautiful time down there. We stayed mostly over at, what's it called? North Fork? Sometimes we stay up near Tampa, Palm Harbor. But I got a little bit of walking done down there. Pretty great. Well, there you go, man. Start the new year off fresh. Well, thank you, Russell. Welcome in. Well, thank you. Hit us from both channels. I just like to see everybody out there take it one day at a time. You know, planning stuff is a good thing to do. A little bit of preparedness, but some people set their goals way too high and they don't get accomplished. I think if we gradually work toward our goals, they will be accomplished, but some people, we just get too rushy for stuff. If it's going to happen, it's going to happen. Hello, Smith. Well, not really. If you don't, I don't know. I mean, I would like to take a trip around the world, but I kind of know that ain't going to happen. So if you just do one little thing at a time, eventually you'll be happy with it. You ever plan on going somewhere and you didn't make it, but you ended up doing something else that turned out to be a heck of a lot of fun? That's all I'm kind of saying, you know. Don't focus on that one thing. Plenty of stuff, plenty of happiness out there. Just don't expect it to come from one spot, you know. You know, growing up, we'd go places, and man, it was just so much fun. But when you get older and you taking kids places for them to have fun, you realize as a parent on how much that parent went through to get you there and to let you have that fun. Makes you kind of feel bad that, wow, I put all this pressure on my parents and they went through all of this for me. And now you know that when you're taking your kids and stuff out, that they're just there to have fun. They're not worried about what you got to do to make it happen. And you can only hope that one day they will sometime understand that what you did for them, and that's with anybody, not being a parent, you know, friendships, it's crazy. You never know what you got until it's gone. I know you guys have heard that old saying, but it's so true in so many ways. Hello, Sherry. Sounds like I'm trying to bring you down, but I'm not. I'm not a very good inspirational speaker. I'm one of those, you know what, suck it up and get on with your life. Hello, Positive. The snow is nice. It's always good to look at it when it's stopped. Are you working last night, Craig? There you go, man. You got a long ways to go. How's everyone doing out there today, folks? Don't get quiet on us. Keep that chatter rolling. No critters yet. I think everything here has went into hibernation mode. Craig, have you heard of the place called Redding, California? Welcome in, folks. Welcome in. It's the most wonderful time of the year. Well, not too far out, but far enough away I can't see the city lights, Callie. Hello, Fresno. Probably about 45, 50 degrees out there. The fog rolling in yet? Buddy bop. How you doing? Charles, are you still with us? What's going on out there? Thank you, Sherry. Happy New Year to you. Happy New Year to everyone. Absolutely. I don't think they'd walk very far with no clothes out here today. Welcome in, guys. Hang out for a bit. Hit that thumbs up. Northwest Ohio, Christy, how are you doing? Oh, believe me, you catch people doing anything in the world out here. Half naked, drinking, smoking, whatever you want, they do it. Yep, we were at a hotel once and some lady had a little too much, and my wife went back up to the room to get something, and the lady was walking down the hallway with no clothes on. We look for Bigfoot every day. Oh yeah, and the dog man. The grass man, the lizard man, we got frog men. Aliens probably here. It's crazy. We have a lot of urban legends here in Ohio. Most people say they believe it when they see it, but you kind of got to believe it until you see it. You can have all you want. You can have the woman of the woods, the lake witch, cryptics. We even had zombie deer last year. Deer that were dead but still walked. Ain't that crazy? Heck yeah. Now you know he drinks a lot of that when he's down in Kentucky. I was just down to a little place over the weekend. And you guys can check this out on the channel where the about 8 miles of railroad that they tore out. I think they've had like 12 people dead on that, so they got the ghost conductors and engineers and a brakeman and the town bully all dead and haunt this one tunnel down there. It's called Moonville Tunnel. Check that out on my channel, guys. Heck yeah. I would say Bigfoot would even like some biscuits and gravy. You guys let me know if the Wi-Fi gets a little wonky. I'll have to move. Sometimes it comes in and out here. That is possible. You find out where he's sleeping, you could probably go right in there and build him a fire. He won't mind. How was everyone's New Year's? You didn't get too wild out there, did you? Sometimes when you make memories, you want to remember them. Yeah, that's the route I chose too, Sherry. Very quiet. One of the grandsons wanted to watch the ball. He made it till about 11 o'clock and just could not stay awake, so he said, wake me up when it starts to drop. So at 10 seconds countdown, it took me all of 10 seconds to get him woke up. And then as soon as it hit, he was out again. All this room, people still have to back up into the grass. See you later, Ken. Yeah, it did nice. You gotta make it fun though. Not too windy today, but it is pretty chilly. Bye, Ken. Now, you guys let me know if the service starts to get interrupted here. Here comes the squirrel man in right now. That guy comes in every morning to feed the squirrels. He's a nice guy. Welcome in, folks. Somebody say hello out there. I've had to block people, and now my whole screen is blocked off. How's the service? In or out? In or out? Good. Thank you, Sherry. Thank you, Blair. How you doing? Australia. You wouldn't happen to be one of those truck drivers over there, would you? We get a lot of the road train drivers popping in every now and then. How you doing? You work in the hospital? Well, we get the train drivers, the healthcare, and then I think there's a couple of school teachers that pop in. Most people just retired, but still summertime over there, correct? Oh, you're in the hospital. I thought you meant you worked for the hospital. Well, thank you for that, Sherry. Well, Blair, we gotta do what we can do with what we got, my friend. The wet season. Hello. Is that Natalie? How you doing? There you go, man. If you were able to do what you want and enjoy it, then I guess it was all worth. Hopefully you've left some good memories that others will hold. Hello, Jason. No donuts for me, thank you. I like to keep my vehicle intact. Well, Blair, do you have any content on your channel there that you can share with the world? I met a guy on TikTok probably about 2 years ago. His channel was called Pete's Journey. He had been diagnosed with the big C, and he made videos every day to talk to people about it. So he, I guess you could say he helped out a lot of people. He let people know the real story behind it and what was going on, and a lot of information he gave. And then finally one day he just was not there anymore. That's kind of the way it is with us. People will be sad and cry around for a day or two, but then they move on with their lives, and that's all you can expect them to do. Sounds crude or mean sometimes, but that's just the way it has to be. Yeah, that's what I mean. Just, it's kind of like leaving your legacy, you know. You leave your thoughts, your ideals, your words, and then it's out there for people to find long after you're gone. Yep. Hello, Tammy. We're just hanging out here before work, trying to get a little chit-chat in. We pretty much almost talk about anything. Sometimes it's all happy stuff. Hiking, camping, fishing, travels. But we, you know, people have ideals, so we, very few things we don't talk about just due to, well, thank you. You can put it right in the comments if you like. Hello, Patrick. Good morning. Good morning. Yeah, there you go. Well, hopefully this can be saved and shared to somewhere that you know, that somebody at YouTube decided they don't want to be on no more, so they delete your content and block you. I mean, it's not a fail-safe thing. Well, thank you, Natalie. I hope you went over to the channel, watched a video of mine or a short, and dropped me a comment there, because if you don't, I don't know, for some reason YouTube is not counting the subscribers that you get from the lives. I mean, even though you can sit here for an hour or so and talk to me, and make sure you got content on your own channel. Videos or something to show that you are not AI or a bot or spammer. But I do appreciate that. Alabama in the house. Hello, Alice. Northwest Ohio here. Welcome in, folks. Welcome in. If you haven't already, please double tap that screen, hit that thumbs up. Someone tell me how the reception is, if we're doing good or if we're squiggly. Sometimes I just got to move around here. How's everyone doing? Man, this is my first day of work this year. How's everyone doing out there, folks? Good morning to you. That's too bad, Smith. So much you could be doing with your life besides that, but it's your life, man. Treat it how you like. You only get to borrow at one time. Welcome in, folks. Welcome in. You got Mike here, out and about with MND in Northwest Ohio. Not too bad today. Hello, Patrick from Florida. GP from Michigan, welcome in. Yeah, 22 here. The snow did not come through. It must have went north or east of us, I guess, but yeah, we got a couple of inches yesterday. It seemed like it went away. It was kind of like styrofoam snow, if you know what I mean. It was little bitty pellets, fluffy ones too. Aw, thanks, Patrick. You're bringing me down, man. 70 degrees in Florida. Same to you, GP. Same to you. Maybe from the chemtrails. That's what I was thinking, Matt. Out on your e-bike riding. Gonna start the new year off right, huh, GP? It all begins on Monday. Patrick, here I am getting wind chap and you're getting sunburnt. Come on. I was down there a couple weeks ago. I loved it. Welcome in, everyone. Welcome in. Double tap that screen. Hit that thumbs up. If you guys are thinking about subscribing, please, please, go over to the channel. Check out a video first. Yeah, I think I seen it on maybe Tuesday, and that's all I've seen it here. Daytona Beach. All right, when you get to Daytona, you go up to Pier number 1 there, across the street, and go over to Hog Wild Barbecue. That is some of the best barbecue I've ever had in my life. We like to come down that way after bike week. A lot of times we can get some pretty good deals, all the leftover stuff. Pretty good stuff, ain't it, Patrick? The wife loves that place. Oh yeah, it is a crazy hit. Well, I think it's worse than Sturgis out there. Crazy down there. Well, there you go, Patrick. You got it made, man. You got it made. Hello, Nathan. How you doing? Well, come on outside, man. We'll build a snowman. Thank you very much. Hi, Cole. Why are you going to PA today? Hopefully you're not driving, are you? You go straight up 95? Oh, well. Your house may be buried in snow up here. Where's everybody from? What's going on, folks? Hey, have you checked out that faucet leaking channel? That's a pretty good one, too. I mean, it just drips all day long. I like those channels where people just film themselves sleeping. Not to be rude, but if it's that boring, just move on along. I'm sure there is a... you can watch the water flow. It never stops. See you later, Heiko. Evidently, you are way too excited to be in here. New Jersey. But thanks for stopping, sir. Have a great day, and Happy New Year to you. Well, there you go, something to do. I would put a little small screen Wi-Fi TV right straight across from your stool. Evidently, you have nothing else in your life to do, so keep those comments a-rolling. Check out his channel for me, GP. I bet he's an exciting fella. Oh, you just work in Florida? Well, that's cool. That's cool. There you go. You have figured out the master plan. Hello, Chevy 5-Speed. Welcome back, welcome back. I am 6-0. Oh yeah, it gets crazy out there. Crank up that heat, Sherry. Sherry Shanner. Good morning, everyone. If you're new to the room, raise your right hand. Welcome in, folks. Welcome in. How's everybody doing today? Double tap that screen, and if you're going to go subscribe, please check out the channel first. Watch a video or short, comment there, and then subscribe. Much appreciated. You coming home for the weekend, Patrick, or are you flying or driving? Well, evidently you're going to drive if you're coming up 95, but... Jeep! Well, there you go. You got her. You ain't got a Jeep full of ducks, do you? I see a lot of those on the highway anymore. Yeah, I don't know the meaning of it, but they're everywhere. Kind of like one of those things that just, somebody started an idea and it took off. Like bubble gum under the tables at a restaurant. Butter squares on the ceiling at the cafeteria at the high school. Are you pulling that on a trailer? There you go. You might want to bring your snowmobile. Unless you already have one up here waiting on you when you get here. There you go. He's single and mingle. Hello, old guy hustle. Are you out ready to embark on your morning hike? What is it? Day number 144? 142? How you doing, man? How you doing? Well, there you go. Now we know. $143. You're probably getting a good following of the group of people who are out there walking every day with you. Yeah, my daughter's a Jeeper. I got one friend that's a Jeeper. I haven't had a Jeep since I was probably 30 years old. They're all right in the summertime, but man, cold in the winter. Of course, mine was just had a soft top on it, but cold in the winter, and as soon as something breaks loose, and then you got that constant flapping and beating. Yeah, I think I seen that on one of your videos there. You still have that? Yeah, I liked my old Jeep until one day we were out playing in the creek bed with it, and the front end decided it didn't want to pull anymore. Not even daylight down there in Georgia, is it yet, old guy? I believe your name is Dave, is that correct? Well, there you go. You can take that and put a Jeep in the back and pull it around. I'm in the flatlands of northwest Ohio, folks. Corn and beans is what I see every day. In the summer, that is. Well, there you go. You're ready to get out and get that daily hustle in. I'll try and catch you before you make it back to your house today. think I'll have to go to work here in about 15 minutes, so I don't know how long I'm going to work, but I'm going to be here for a while. Well, the camera makes it way lighter than what it is. It's still a little dark out here. I think next week I will be starting my clock in at 8 o'clock, so maybe the lives will start around, yeah, they'll probably still start at 6. All right, man, we will be there. Appreciate you stopping in. Anybody else from room want to check out Old Guy Hustle? Please do so. Old Guy, if you can drop your link in the comments there, that will be pretty awesome. Thank you, Jason. Welcome back, Patrick. Like I say, guys, if you want to sub to these people, please go to their channel, watch a video first, leave them a comment, and then sub. YouTube is going to be tough this year. Yeah, a little short video every day will do you wonders, Jason. I tell the younger kids in here that pop in here wanting to build a channel, I mean, yeah, I don't care what you put on there, people will watch it. Walk your dog, chase the cat across the yard, you know, watch a squirrel out the window. Make a 1-minute video and put it on there and you will start getting views. And YouTube will kind of leave you alone. Welcome in, folks. Welcome in. Check him out there. Old Guy Hustle. Not a problem, man. That's what we do. That's what we do here. I think we're going to have a pretty good community over on here on the from central to eastern side of the United States. Now, is this a full-time gig, Jason, or you just do this just for fun? You're not a sponsored dirt bike racing team or jumps or... I think that's pretty much what how everybody finds everybody here. Oh yeah? Some people can make a good living on it, but I just still do it for fun, even though I'm making money, but I wouldn't want to try and do this and have to depend on it for a living. Maybe someday when I go Mr. Beast and have 1 million followers. And it's not really about the subscriber numbers, folks. It's you got to have followers. You can have all the subscribers in the world, but if you don't have people that follow and watch and comment and contribute, then you don't really have a channel. I'm going to take a little short drive here before I clock in. You can have 1 million subscribers, but if nobody views or pays attention to you, and I see it every day, you know, kind of like these lives, we've been averaging anywhere from 30 to 40 likes every morning, so, you know, it seems low, but it's a good thing that, you know, you get the same people who actually want to come back and visit. Subscribers, on the other hand, people will see something, they'll hit that button and then never come back. There is 8 acres back here on the left, guys, that I would just love to have. It'd be a great little place to do some outdoor filming, shooting. I would like to have me a hot tent put up in there, maybe a small cabin, a tree house, a bush shelter. Followers and sponsors is where it's at. I've had many offers to get free stuff, and not too many want to give you a commission, and if they do, it's on something that I know before I even do it that nobody would buy it. So honest reviews, man. If somebody wants to give me a review, I'm gonna tell them it's junk, or I'm gonna tell them it's pretty awesome. I do no paid advertising through sponsorships. Somebody says, hey, I'll give you $100 to say this is a good product, forget it. See the difference in the highway when you switch counties? Our county is snow covered and icy, and you switch into a different county and the road is perfectly clear. And I know YouTube wants you to push memberships and stuff like that too, but I mean, I tell people, you know, if you want to give a gift or something every once in a while, that is great. I can't see you paying $1.99 or something for a membership and you're not going to get anything extra out of the deal. You're still going to see what you can see for free, so that's beside the point. And why would you want to give $1.99 to give YouTube $1.20 of it? It's kind of like promotion things, you know. They want you to pay to have this stuff shed out there or shared for you, but you'd think if YouTube wanted to make money, they would share everybody's stuff out there. Little local fire department here and grain elevators. And I do find on the lives, you know, if you could keep moving, for some reason it shares out a lot better. But I want to thank everyone for popping in. If you haven't already, guys, double tap that screen. Yep, you're in the same area I was here, Jason. Northwest Ohio. I'm only 32 miles from Fort Wayne, so anywhere from Chicago, Illinois, all the way across, man. It above us, they just get hammered with snow from the lakes. Couple more, folks. Let's hit that big 4-0 this morning. And then everybody jump over there and we'll hang out with old guy Hustle for a while. I'd like to do a big 2026 meetup sometime this year. Hang out with some more YouTubers out there in the world. Yeah, I worked there for a little while. They sent me over from the General Motors here. That's when I said goodbye, GM. I think they probably got 5,000 people working up there now. Crazy. Well, that probably helps you out in the long run, especially if you're hauling trailers and doing a lot of outdoor stuff like that. It's good to have a background. Come on, daylight, where you at? Well, I'm going to have to call it here, folks. I appreciate those thumbs up. I hate closing down when there's 20-some people in the room. But we only have a couple talking, so I'll let everybody get off to their day's work. And this is probably a half day for me, but first work week and the last work day of the week here of this year. 2026 is going to be great, folks. So everybody out there have a great day. Stay safe. Be good to each other, folks. And well, tomorrow morning, it's hard to say. I'm going to have a place to go, probably take a hike. So I say tomorrow's drive live will maybe be around 8 o'clock or so, but we'll be somewhere, guys. I've already messed up this. Come on, man. You've had 2 days. 2027 might be great too. You know what we got? 362, 63 days left. 2027 is almost here, folks. And welcome in. Thank you very much. But guys, we are out of here today. I do appreciate you hanging out. Time to go to work, I'm sorry. But hit that bell, get a notification if you want to follow us that much. But like I said, guys, if you want to subscribe, please do it from the channel. Drop me a comment as always, and I can get you followed back. 100-year-old gas station in Pennsylvania. I know you got the oldest bowling alley in the world up there, Shahona. Hello, Mainly. Good morning, my friend. You are catching us on the outside. We're going to go clock in at work and try to watch a little bit of Old Guy Hustle as he starts his hiking journey this morning. Appreciate you stopping in. Appreciate the thumbs up, folks. And I will see you sometime tomorrow. Stay safe.